Well, stocks surging today to one of their biggest gains in decades, just a day after a stretch of serious losses. The turn happening after President Trump paused his tariffs against most other nations for 90 days.
Yeah, but his top trade representative, who was testifying at a hearing, was caught off guard by the announcement. Reporter Jessi Turnure has the latest from D.C.
People were jumping a little bit out of line. They were getting yippy.
U.S. stocks shot back up when President Trump announced on social media that he's authorizing a 90-day pause in his widespread tariff war.
Do not retaliate, and you will be rewarded.
That's why the Trump administration says one country will still pay: China.
I'm not calling it a trade war.
President Trump is now raising U.S. tariffs on the country to 125%. After China announced it would levy an 84% tariff on the U.S. starting Thursday.
We instead are in the driver's seat, as we should be.
Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins says the short-term impacts of tariffs, particularly on farmers, are still unknown.
No one knows. We don't have a crystal ball.
But Democrats like Massachusetts Congressman Jake Auchincloss say one of the short-term impacts of President Trump's plan is chaos.
The president is issuing tariffs by tweet, and nobody has any idea how they're supposed to allocate capital for the next day, much less for the next 10 years.
Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent says the administration now has about 75 negotiations lined up with other countries, and the president plans to lower his baseline tariff to 10%.
The only certainty we can provide is that the U.S. is going to negotiate in good faith.
And if nothing changes before then, the president's tariff pause on most of our trading partners would lift July 8th. In Washington, I'm Jessi Turnure.
Well, back here at home, a Westchester man lucky to be alive tonight